Hey guys, it is 1:30 in the morning and I can't sleep, but I figured it's time to make a video. So you have seen the title of the video, which at this point I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet, but we need to talk about what's going to be released tonight. I can say tonight now. I think 7 o'clock Central Time, News Nation. Keep your eye on that. Ross Coulthart is going to be releasing a video with a new whistleblower named Jake Barber, who has first-hand testimony of a recovered crashed UAP. The videos are everywhere. If you follow this topic, I'm hoping to capture maybe just a few people who maybe follow this channel or maybe have not yet followed this channel. Please subscribe if you are just seeing this now. But if you haven't heard, yeah, this is a big story. And they're even going to have some video footage, supposedly. Well, not supposedly, they're claiming it. They're saying it full out that they're going to have video footage of this. So he's like top tier, I think they call it first tier something or the other, Delta Force, very high up there military. And they already showed a couple previews of him already. Just go to News Nation, Ross Coulthart. A lot of the other people in this community have been talking about it. Lou Elizondo, if you want to check out his video, he's got like a 10, 13-minute video that he put out, I think, yesterday. You want to check that out, but everybody's talking about it. And hold on 1 second if I heard something. Yeah, it's late. There's the kitties over there keeping me company. I know it's messy in here. My kids have to clean up. This is like our second living room area. But anyway, yeah, so it's going to be pretty significant, supposedly. And I don't really know what to think of it. I do have some questions. If you follow me on Facebook, or if you don't, find me at Kurt Siebold, C-U-R-T, and then last name S-I-E-B-O-L-D. And you can find me on there. But I post about this stuff sometimes. I try not to post as much as I'm like excited about this topic or left in wonder or curiosity, because sometimes it gets kind of frustrating because, well, first of all, I like to talk a lot. So I spend a lot of time typing away my thoughts and opinions and whatnot. And it's crickets. Like, nobody wants to engage in this topic, so it becomes very frustrating. That's kind of one of the reasons why, I'll be honest, like one of the reasons why I created this channel is to give me an outlet to talk about it, even if only like 1 or 2 people listen. But yeah, so I share a lot, and honest, full honesty, more on there than I do on this channel. But yeah, I do post about it sometimes, and I share my thoughts and opinions, as I did today or yesterday now. And yeah, it's like, if anybody does respond, it's the same 3 or 4 people. And a lot of times they just, it just kind of gets under my skin that we as Christians treat this topic automatically end times, end times, end times. I know I railed about this before, but we, as far as priority, end times is like second tier. On the top, the more prominent issue is the evil at hand. Defending our brothers and sisters against deception or even the world. You can believe it's end times if you want, okay, but that's not the most important thing. So, I spoke about that in a couple of different posts. So if you want to check that out, you can. I'm not going to be able to say it in the same way that I did in there, but it just gets frustrating that we have been trained as Christians to look at any news piece that's like, somewhat significant. I mean, obviously not some local news event necessarily, but some significant thing. And okay, let's see where this fits in end times. We've been trained to do that, and I think that's not the way that we should go, honestly. But I think we need to divorce this from end times and look at the bigger picture. I don't believe it's end times, but maybe it could be. I'm not saying it's 100% not. But if we just focus on the end times, and I'm probably going off on a rabbit trail I didn't really intend to with this video. I just wanted to talk about, keep your eye out for this video later on. But because so much is going on. It's not even just this. It's so much else. There's so much I want to talk about. So many things I'm hearing that's being reported on, not even on the subject of the whistleblower, but other things going on too. It's just nuts. But I'll try to stay focused on this and kind of the general topic of my frustrations, I guess. But what was I even saying? My, I guess, biff a lot with the church is that when we focus on these end times scenarios, we get obsessed with it. I see people say things as if it's fact. Like my father-in-law sent me a video of like a pastor talking about this and other things. I listened to most of the video. It's like an hour-long thing. Like, I couldn't even tell you where it came from. I forgot the name of it, but and I've been in this game for 25 years, a Christian for 25 years, and I've heard it all. People, they speak with such authority and certainty that, oh, this is how it's going to go down. I've heard it again and again and again. And I've seen I've been to every prophecy update for years. Calvary Chapel has been my home church for a long time. Not currently, but it has been for a long time. I have lots of respect for them. I'm not, saying anything bad, but they are more heavily involved with end times, maybe at least, the ones I've seen anyway, or been to, and most of the people I know in Christendom are into end times, and they take it too far, I think. But, some of these people, some of these videos that you check out, like my father-in-law, it's like they're so sure, like the California wildfires are related to end times. It was caused on purpose because, they want to make all these like jail centers basically, and the drones are they have that technology, so eventually you're going to be stuck in these apartment buildings that they're going to build on those lands that the fires burn down, and then, if you're a good boy, then they'll send you water and stuff through the drones, but if not, then you're going to withhold that stuff. And it's just, he speaks with such certainty. Not, it's okay to have an opinion about how things can go down. He talks about, how it relates to Revelation 13, which I personally think most Christians have it very wrong. It's really frustrating when people talk about things like the mark of the beast and the, cashless system and all that. I don't want to go on that tangent right now. But, it's okay to have an opinion about what you think, how end times is going to roll out. But it's another thing when you claim with certainty, like this is absolutely the case. And I just see that so much. I don't know how it became popular. I think I talked about this before, but why is it when you try talking to Christians about this topic, first of all, 90+% of Christians don't even want to talk about it at all. I don't know if they're scared because they think that this is going to unravel their belief system. I don't know. But the few that do want to talk about it, it's always, oh, this is just the world setting up, an excuse, an explanation for the rapture that's going to occur. That's like the only thing I hear. Maybe like one or two people that I know don't, but the others, like everyone else, like that's it. Like, where did that come from? It's not like when I read scripture, I don't see in there that, oh, the world's going to have to come up with an explanation. Why did all these Christians disappear? Now, first of all, that, implies really pre-trib rapture view. I don't know. Do I want to go with all my problems that I have with it? Because I talked about it on my Facebook if you want to check that out. But it also means or implies that this has been a very slow drip rollout of a plan. Like, they've known about this for how long? They've been trying to... Because this implies also that this is all fake, AI. I just heard that one recently today. And just all this wild stuff. It implies that the world somehow has special revelation that they know when the rapture is going to be. Okay? But why does the world need an explanation? It doesn't even make any sense. Because if you're a pre-tribber, after that happens, then you have all this stuff happening. And it even says shortly after, I think after the sixth seal is broken, you have to correct me if I'm wrong on the specifics on that, but yeah, that's when it happens, when it says that everyone in the entire world knows where the wrath is coming from. So it's like, well, what's the point? It also assumes that the world or the powers that be believe the Bible. So why don't they repent? Why don't they recognize that they're going to lose in the end? I mean, it just, none of it makes sense. None of it. But that somehow that spread like wildfire, this idea that, oh, the UFO topic is the world trying to push, an explanation that, oh, aliens abducted the Christians when they all disappear and get raptured. There's just so many problems. There's more problems with that. But I don't think people put that much thought in it. But whatever. Even if that's what you believe, that's okay. I'm not going to yell at you. I don't care. We have bigger problems, okay? Like, that shouldn't be an excuse, like, because that's my problem with end times views. A lot of them is that, and I've seen this for 25 years. We just, oh, well, that's going to happen. Yay, Jesus is coming back. Can't wait. And here's the dilemma, too, that, like, a lot of, especially pre-tribbers, I'm not trying to rail against pre-tribbers. I used to be heavily a pre-trib guy, not so much anymore. Maybe it's true. I don't know. That's not where I land right now. But, they, like, what was I going to, kind of losing my train of thought. Oh, man. Now it just, poof, it's gone. Well, I was saying before that, like, this is embarrassing. I don't know, my mind just completely drew a blank. But let's just keep going. Talk about the other thing. The Jake Barker guy, or Barber, he's coming out, and pay attention, because there's going to be video footage, and I guess there's going to be like another, first, it's not just Jake Barber. There's 3 other guys who are going to collaborate his story, who are also, in the military or whatever. So there's that. I guess it's going to be an hour-long thing, and then there's going to be another hour-long thing after that with Ross. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's talking more about it in some way. I don't know. But this report is kind of in the same sense, as how he came out with David Grush right before the hearing, when we never heard of David Grush before until that moment. And then similarly with Lou Elizondo. Now, a lot of people knew who he was at that point anyway, but still, he, same basic reporting on all these different things that we haven't really heard of before. And then he was also in the hearing after that. So it kind of makes me wonder, is this Jake Barber guy going to be in the hearing? I don't know if I mentioned it before, but he's like, they call it first tier something or the other, Delta Force, very high up there. So lots of accolades, lots of accomplishments, and all that. But yeah, crash retrieval. And I don't know what this video is going to be. I don't know like how they are allowed to share this video, because if it's leaked footage, someone's going to get in trouble. They take that very seriously. So I don't know. Was it approved through Dopser? I don't know. Still filming? Yeah, I accidentally dropped my phone a little bit. Yeah, just lots of questions. So I just wanted to make you guys aware. Lots of videos out there. Post-disclosure World's talking about it. He put out a good video. Oh, and I guess Ross Coulthart was talking to Donald Trump Jr., and I was listening to Post-Disclosure World. He made a video. I don't know if it's the most recent one, because he may have made some other ones since then, but it's like yesterday or something when he made it. He was kind of quoting from that show. Now, it's on Rumble, not YouTube, but Rumble. I have Rumble. I think I made a Parade the Gospel thing on there. I was going to upload to that, but I never did. Maybe I uploaded one video. I don't know, but I haven't been on it since that like one time a few years ago. So I could probably check it out on there. But yeah, he quoted from that interview, and it's pretty fascinating. So you might want to check that out. It's a longer video. I think it's over an hour. The Post-Disclosure World. Christian Harloff, of course, is reporting a lot of stuff. Man, there's a lot of other news that needs to be talked about. There's so much out there going on right now. And it's on purpose too, I should say, that this inauguration that's coming up, that it's before the inauguration. It's on purpose that it's that way. So keep an eye on that. Yeah, what time do we have? Well, I have 15 minutes of recording. Gemma. It's nice to see you guys sitting kind of next to each other. Zoe. We got Zoe and Gemma. Now, I named her when we got her. We had Zoe first, but I named her Thanatos. You know why? Because Zoe means life in Greek, and Thanatos means death. So I just thought that was kind of fun, death to the mice that we have had in our house, but not so much anymore since we got the 2 cats, and try to plug up as many holes as possible. This one's pretty beefy. She loves to eat. Every time I eat some tuna or something, she's always, or if we're making something for dinner, she's always in the kitchen waiting for some scraps. And this one is tiny, really petite, because Thanatos steals all her food. Yeah, I don't know where they came up with Gemma, but that's what the kids decided to name her. But her nickname is Thanatos. So real name Gemma, nickname Thanatos. And when they first got her, they named her Soup. So she's got 3 names. But anyway. Yeah. Thank you guys for keeping me company. But yeah, back to my tangent though about the whole end times thing. It's just Christians, a lot of times, they focus on that and they don't get any work done. And again, that's like 25 years of observation. It's getting excited about one thing, and then that leads, when that doesn't pan out, then wait until the next big thing and they get excited about that. That's what I think I wanted to talk about, is that, like, when you get excited about something and, you're not doing anything. It's like entertainment. You're just waiting for the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And I've seen that just way, way too much. And, I've been kind of harping on the whole evangelism thing for a long time, kind of settled down on my opinion about that. But, because I'm involved with evangelism, I'm trying to get the church whipped up to get out there and share the gospel. And by the way, this whole UFO thing is a perfect opportunity to share the gospel. But, it's been a huge struggle, been through a lot. Me and especially my friend Luke, him and I basically been kicked to the curb and left for dead by the church that we were both attending at the time, because we were involved in evangelism, and it's just like seemed like nobody wanted to talk to us. We're going out there 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, an hour away at the bar scene in Appleton, sharing the gospel. People are drunk. They already hate the gospel, and like no one wants to pray for us. No one wants to give us any support or encouragement. And obviously we're not doing it for like accolades or anything like that, but we're, pastor is going to drive to a conference to give a speech, a couple hours away. Oh, everyone, all hands on deck praying for him for safe travels. Okay. But we're out there, and that's fine, but we're out there 1, 2 o'clock in the morning witnessing the people who absolutely hate the gospel. Okay. Stabbings or even shootings occur there on the regular, at least once a year or more. We hear about it in the news. And here are these 2 doofuses out there freezing in the cold if it's winter, talking to people, handling gospel tracts, doing a little bit of open air, stuff like that. And like, it's just nobody cares, and it can get lonely and stuff. But, I guess it's a larger issue. It's not just, looking at the whole end times thing, but it's just like a general laziness within the church. So anyway, I keep hearing noises over here, like one of the kids are awake. Nope, I don't think so. Doors are still shut. Anyway, I should probably let you guys go, because I gotta get some sleep. But yeah, let me know what you guys think if you watch the video later on. And yeah, I'll probably make a recording sometime after that. Hopefully shortly after that. I don't know. I don't have to work today, Saturday. don't have to work Sunday, and Monday is a day off because it's a holiday, and pretty thankful for that because it's going to be a cold one. But have to go back to work on Tuesday, and it's going to be even colder. So last I checked, negative 10 degrees for the low. Oh, man. Anyway, God bless you guys. And yeah, let me know what you think about any of this. I know I talked a lot, but didn't really say a whole lot because I am pretty tired. Hopefully I can sleep now. All right, God bless you guys. Bye.